Hey Gianna, my name is Devin Norton. Thank you so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier. In this quick video, I'm going to be going over with you 3 easy tips you can implement right away so you can start bringing in more customers online by fixing your website, and quickly how you can beat mywindowworks.com, because if you type in Chicago replacement windows, they show up right here at the top, and I'm going to show you what they're doing differently and exactly how you can beat them. Now, you're probably wondering why I would even make this video, and it's super simple. I found out a little while ago a lot of contractors are so busy running their business, they have no time to learn how to make the internet bring them more business. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I started creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Now, a ton of people just take this information and they do it themselves, and that's awesome. A lot of them give me feedback that it was super helpful. Some people give me a call back and say, you know what, Devin, I like you. I just don't have the time to do this. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. It's just free education. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today: content, backlinks, and citations. I wanted to start by saying, though, you guys did a fantastic job on your website. It is absolutely beautiful, very high resolution photos. I love your logo. It's super clean, really clean website, nice colors the whole way through. You guys absolutely killed it with the website design. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking a website is content, all this stuff that you can read, anything I can highlight on your page. And that also includes whatever your images are saved as. And so what Google does, they can see this is called Windows. And so what Google does is they send out these little robots called crawlers, and they scan your website looking for keywords. And keywords are just phrases people search into Google to look for your business. So specifically, you want to have ones that are like what we call buyer intent keywords. So if you look, for example, like Chicago window repair, if somebody types that in, they're probably looking for a Chicago window company right then for their help. Or Chicago replacement windows, window replacement Chicago, a lot of windows, roof repair Chicago. So all of these keywords have buyer intent. Somebody's looking for a company to help them at that moment. But I want to show you how much money is sitting behind these keywords. Just this one right here, roof repair Chicago, 450 people type those exact 3 words into Google every single month. So if you were number 1, imagine how much money you'd make, even if you closed just a fraction of that. Same with roof repair Chicago, just literally 1 letter difference, 600 people search that every single month. And you can see up here, for Windows 700, there's a ton of search volume for you just sitting there to make money. All you need to do is follow these tips. So you want to put these keywords inside of your content because Google's scanning for that. Now, another thing that Google's looking for is how much content you have. They want to make sure that you're an authoritative website that has a lot of information about whatever the searcher is looking for. So the average website on the front page of Google usually has about 1,500 words of content. So if I go and I copy all of your content and I paste it here into a word counter, you can see you currently have 462 words. That's not a bad start, but if you really want to just absolutely dominate, you want to get yourself to 1,500 words to show Google that you're an authority. Let's see what WindowWorks has. So they only have 795, so this is a great thing. You can get yourself to 1,500 words and blow them out of the water. So I would definitely recommend doing that, and it'll give you more room to fit in all these various buyer intent keywords, because what you're getting found for right now is interesting things. You're getting found for your name. You're getting found for exterior modeling Chicago on the second page, though. So you're really not getting found for anything on here. So that's my first tip for you. Get those 1,500 words of content in here, and then put keywords inside of your content. Save your images as keywords. This right here could be saved as Chicago replacement windows, and that'll help you start taking those keywords for yourself, getting all those customers and stuff like that. All right, so that's my first tip, content. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. This is really important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest, and they want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites vouching for your website, linking to your website. Keep in mind, though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy, relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more power if you have other window companies, exterior companies, roofing companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. And so the tool that I used to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. Don't worry about it. You don't have to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. Just look up backlink checker. You can see the same thing. It says you currently have 776 backlinks coming from 46 individual websites. And so you're getting found for 80 keywords. While my WindowWorks has 1,500 backlinks coming from 196 referring domains. They're getting found for 2,300 keywords. And if you look at the difference in estimated traffic, keep in mind, it's a tool. It's not the actual traffic. They just estimate it based off keyword rankings. But just look at where the keyword rankings are compared to yours. 3.1 thousand estimated traffic versus 45 estimated traffic. And so the way you get this traffic for yourself is by copying their backlinks, because if these backlinks are good enough to rank them, then they're good enough to rank you too. So all I would do is I would go one by one to every single one of these websites that's linking to my window works, and I'd get that same exact website linking back to myself. And it's usually super simple, like wixsite.com. You create a free Wix site and put a link on that website back to your homepage. Expertise.com, you register for a profile and you put a link in your profile back to your homepage. Boom, you've got a backlink from Expertise. Yellow Pages, exact same process. So it's really, really simple. If you beat them with content, plus you copy every single link they have and beat them there too, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked #1 right here and start taking all the business that comes with, being #1 for that keyword. I think it was like 600 people or something like that, 700 people. I'm going to give you one more tip though, and that's how to show up right here in the map pack, because this is where the most, this is where the most calls come from. I don't know if you're like me, but whenever I find a new business, I always check the maps first. It shows your reviews and all that good stuff. So if you want to show up #1 in the maps, you need to have more citations than your competitors. And if you're wondering what a citation is, it's just when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. You're probably asking, what the heck is a directory and how do I rank, or how do I get in that? Really simple. It's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Angie, Home Advisor, stuff like that. So what I would do if I were in your shoes, Gianna, is I would figure out what directories Midwest Windows Direct was in. I'd put myself in all those exact same directories, and then I'd add a bunch more on top. So like if they were in 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Gianna. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep this really short and to the point for you. As a super quick recap, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage, and you want keywords inside of your content, okay? You're going to want to take the websites that are linking to My Window Works and get them linking back to yourself, and you can do that with all of your competitors. Just keep taking backlinks that are helping them rank, and it'll make your whole backlink profile bigger. And last thing is put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Midwest Windows Direct. And Gianna, if you follow these 3 tips, this is how you become #1 across the entire front page of Google. So you're probably asking, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. The first option is to take this information and implement it yourself. And if you go this route, I recommend you get started as soon as possible, because it does take time to implement all this, and the sooner you get started, the sooner you start ranking and profiting. If you have any questions or if you want this done for you, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is 469-352-2524. I'd be happy to hear your goals and give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Either way, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me earlier and watch this video. It was great meeting you, and I hope you have an awesome week. See ya.